Hey everybody, welcome back to Six Spirit Gaming. I'm here with Dario Castle Black. And holy
Yo!
holy shit, did you know this? I'm on Dario's island. Look at this. It's my bank. What in the hell? That is such a nice touch they've added to the game. But me and Dario are rocking out some Crystal Arenas, getting ready for new season. And let's get into it, man. One thing we're going to be talking about today, Dario and I, we're going to try to be showing you guys how to do some damage.
Oh my god, I didn't know this topic is going to be a very important topic to talk about, right?
Yeah, because most people don't know how to fucking play this game. So we just we'll show you in a game. I show you how I heal, right? Dario has a good fire staff build. Show you that right now. So copy something like this and watch how Dario. Don't watch how I heal. This isn't a watch how Mr. Squirtle heals. This is a watch how Dario does damage, how Dario gets kills, and how Dario gets healed. Because he doesn't run around like a stupid person, making it hard for me to heal him. He protects me with his fire, and then we do two things. We fight the enemy team's healer, depending on what healer it is. And then we work with the team to do damage. We have had some really bad teammates recently not doing anything, man.
And something I want to clarify is that I will try to show you, because I'm not like an expert or something like that, but recently I have been playing as mag, right, as a fire mag or fire staff, so I can easily tell you how to focus on the right people in order for us to get the best results. For example, in this case, we have 3 fires in our team,
yes.
Which is good,
but
kind of good because
it's good.
But
now, this is where we're going to show you the weakness of the Blightstaff. So, if our team focuses their Blightstaff healer, the Blightstaff healer will not be able to keep up. So this is one of those games where it is kind of like focus healer. So you got a werewolf on
that
me.
is correct. Look at them. Look at them. How the healer is almost dead, basically. My fire staff is not doing as much damage as people think fire staff does. However, it is kind of good to check how to focus. How is the best way to focus on the right targets?
Yes.
When you focus in the right targets, all the battles are easier, way easier. Look, I am just focusing on their cloths. So robs, always robs. Do not attack when they have shields or something like that. Just keep the focus on their healer. That is the best way. They tend to especially that build focus or is like build and save people. So once they get or they have to heal their allies, they need to use the helmet, right? Which basically steal their lives. And that's why we can push them. Do you see how we are just focusing on their healer and they are not able just to survive because everyone is focusing on their healer. Look,
Yep.
look.
So
The healer is going to take always the damage. I will protect my healer with the helmet, the guardian helmet.
yep. And this is a game where it's not really a healer difference, but their werewolf is the only one that's fighting me, and I can keep myself alive. Like just right now, the werewolf is focusing Dario and coming back to me back and forth. But the way that my staff works is I can heal 2 targets very strong. Like right now, I've got the bubble bouncing back and forth, and nobody's dying, even though I have a werewolf, which is busted levels of damage. So
this is the perfect explanation. Yeah.
1 second. After this, I'll be in trouble, Dario.
Okay. No worries. No worries. If you need a shield, come with me.
Got it. Alright, I have nothing except Qs at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
The werewolf is about to die. And still our healer is alive. And they are not understanding what is happening. Even though they are attacking, they don't know why they are losing. Why they are keeping losing points all the time, Something important to mention here is that we must interrupt their capture also.
Yeah, I see it. I saw it too late. Okay, Boa Badan. Alright. Come close. Big heals. I gotta reset everything. Get ready for the next hit. This is another reason I've been running the Assassin Hood recently, is because, oh my gosh, the ability to reset your ability.
Your E, right?
Yes. And your W, and your Q, and your boots, and your armor. Everything gets reset in a way that lets you deal with the werewolves and deal with, just a lot. That's the reason that their werewolf cannot kill me. And then Go ahead.
No. I was about to say that when you hit the 30 seconds left to cap, start capping, captain everything.
Got it.
All the bases needs to be captured all the time. 30 seconds, you start to cap. Okay, no, I will leave the fight. Okay, I trust in my teammates. I will leave the fight. I will cap in 30 seconds, and I will keep all the bases capped. And Mr. Squirrel is super good healer. If you see, they are trying to kill him, but I do have also the guardian boots, the guardian helmet to save him in any difficult situation,
Yes.
The werewolf also is focusing on the healer, so once we kill the werewolf, their healer is alone.
Yep.
And we can kill him. It's basically that.
Very simple.
Look.
Very simple gameplay. Dario with 4 kills. No deaths. I had no deaths. I don't usually die a lot in Crystal Arena anymore. Not since I spent the last season not trying to hit Crystal, but I played solo. And all I tried to learn to do was how to survive. And I played against really good teams, and I got to see the combos and the weaknesses of different healing staffs. So now that's why I'm using a redemption staff right now. There is no other healing staff that in that game against that werewolf, because that werewolf, I didn't even notice this. He was running the Hood of Tenacity with that healing reduction. So the werewolf had the helmet that reduces healing. He also had the boots that shred armor, they had a tree and a nature staff, and with two grave guard helmets, and they still could not keep their healer alive.
That is correct.
And he's running. This is a meta build that I do not like. This nature staff, blight staff, grave guard helmet. I didn't like it when I first started using nature, and then I went from the grave guard helmet to the assassin hood. And like always, most games I'm gonna have most healing, and we usually end up having less deaths. And so let's check the DPS difference. Pretty close DPS game, only 20,000 difference between the two. And they had more damage on their team. They had their werewolf app, but I took most of the damage from the werewolf. So most healers won't be able to survive that werewolf's combo.
That is right. That is right. And that is how Mr. Squirtle is too good, because he observed the builds. He think, okay, but how do I supposed to survive with this build? We need to re-evaluate the meta in arenas, because that build that the other guy was using was a build, meta build in arenas. But why that build lose against the build of Mr. Squirrel?
Nobody uses this.
And they don't double check. That's why Mr. Squirrel is so good as healer, because you need to observe his build. He has a sprint in his boots, which reduce the amount of time when he gets the abilities. And also the other thing is the hood, the assassin hood. It reduce more the amount of time that it takes to get the E. And the holy is hyper good healer, because they can heal you with one hit. Imagine if you have the two E's in a short period of time.
Yep.
You will get a bunch healing.
Yep. And the main thing with my new, which I don't even know if this is going to be my new, like, max out the level and get a 8.3, but it's the way that the E works. So if the team comes in and they silence me, doesn't matter. This is bouncing now. Oh snap! It's bouncing and healing both of us. Holy crap! To the training dummy. They may have reworked it. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, I something I didn't mention is that
no.
It can no, yeah, I'm so sorry. But the E.
Oh my god!
Heal you because heals the people around you.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was using this last.
Super broken.
Super strong.
Super broken.
Especially with it's good that they have something like this, because you need something. You need a system to heal yourself and to heal your allies in Crystal Arena. You can't just. That's why I stopped using the one-handed holy so much. Its E doesn't heal much. Like it does, but not really. Not this much. Not this much healing. This is crazy.
It's super broken.
I love it.
But,
it feels good.
But people think that meta is meta and we need to follow it. Not all the time.
Oh no, I don't ever follow meta. Nobody uses this build. Nobody plays like me. Nobody used the great axe and soldier armor and get most kills and most damage every game, which is fine. I see
even in my build, the fire is super weak because it can be interrupted.
Yeah.
It is not like his build, which cannot be interrupted.
I didn't know that it healed everybody. Or is there any other holy tree change?
No, no, no. Just one. It will be the this one. Like, I don't know the name in English. I do have Albion in Spanish,
Which
but is the one that protects you with the bubble
the
and explode when explodes.
the divine staff.
I
They,
think so.
they changed that one. I think that's the same.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
shield.
No, 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 no. You activate the shield. You can activate and you can deactivate it.
Okay, so I knew about that change. So the redemption staff, that change must have happened at the same time. I just haven't used the redemption staff since then. Because even with that system, it's still. Ooh, I don't know. Be right back. Let me go get a divine staff.
Okay.
Let me get a divine
I
staff.
will-
We'll do another crystal arena, and then I want to check that. I want
Do not go to Fort Sterling one. Okay, you have your. No, don't go there.
wait.
Oh man.
I have to go buy
But
one. I have to go buy one.
I thought that you have one in your.
I did, and I tried to use it, and I hated it for crystal.
Oh man.
For crystal arena, because I think it's.
Nah,
I'm not
That
gonna.
would be super difficult.
I'm not gonna use it. Never mind. 'Cause I'm just gonna buy some more pies and get back in the crystal arena.
I think that the most intelligent player that I have ever met before is Mr. Squirtle.
Oh, shit.
Listen to him. Listen to him. Yeah, because he's super smart. He's super smart, and he innovates the builds. One of his builds, if people start using it the way he's using it, arenas could change because their builds are super logical, like super logical. I remember back on days when I create the build that I kind of use all the time, this one.
Yeah.
And I remember everybody using the crypt candle, which is good. I mean, it is a great second hand. However, the more tier you get with that crypt candle, the more defenses will take away from you.
Yeah.
And that will be something very critical in arena, because most of the players that barely know how to play will focus on the fire, and fires commonly dies because of that. When they are on stun or something like that. Well, for that reason I create this build too. But Mr. Squirtle is super hyper intelligent. He has created a bunch of builds that you can use, and he is using them as we can say anti-meta, even anti-meta build.
Yeah.
Could be we can introduce their build, his builds as anti-meta builds, or the opposite meta of the common builds.
Yep. So this is I'll show you this, Dario, because you haven't got to see my counter heavy mace build. So this is the way that I play now when against the heavy mace team. So when the heavy mace will come in, I will drop a flower.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go into where the tank is, but I leave my flower back. The tank comes in and he stuns me and he does all his stuff. I break the crowd control
Right.
and I hit everybody. Then I reset my whole combo and I hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm able, with that W and the assassin hood, I get another dodge, so I can keep healing. And I usually do this with the blight staff, because the blight staff gives me a lot of healing.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of AoE easy healing, but I might be able to do something like this with this redemption staff now. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What about food? Do you think food's like what would you say is like how important is food in the Crystal Arena?
Extremely important.
I play this game too much, so I can 1,000,000% tell when I don't have food, because I can just tell I can tell the difference between this and also, for instance, like right now with my cleric robes, I'm running the efficiency, the reduces the energy cost, not the damage, not the increased damage. So no one ever does that, but it lets my combo that I use with my assassin hood not burn my energy down to basically so that even after that's 2 E abilities and I haven't stopped using anything yet with my cleric robes, and an energy potion gives me full energy, and then I can do my whole combo again, and then it'll come down, and then my cape will go off, and then by the time my energy goes back down again, I can use my another potion, boom, and it comes back up. So I'm able to out heal sometimes enemy healers because they will simply run out of mana. So they might heal a little bit more, but my constant healing is higher. So you just have to figure that out for yourself. And if you're a healer and you don't run these damn omelets, I'm gonna slap you, because I'm so tired of healers not being able to basically heal. Oh my gosh, like this healer on their team, he has a cool build, but it's a selfish build. So if we focus that healer, so like let's say, so we have an Axe, Astral, Bloodletter. If Dario keeps pressure on that healer, then what's going to happen is other people are going to die because the healer can't heal them, and which is how this game's going to play out, because they don't have no big picks, easy CC plays. So Dario, this game, just focus on their healer, and then watch how we're able to. Hang on a second. Total focus for a second. Teammates are.
I will start focusing on their healer, and you will see, guys, how the healer is going to melt.
And he's got
even though he is going to use the rob, we can easily focus in on him.
Uh-oh. 1 second. And this is right now the reason my healing output has not even slowed down for a second is just because of the assassin hood. The burst healing combos that I can get out is going to be the difference between me healing versus them healing. Might be in trouble here, but I think I'm okay.
Something that I didn't mention is that you could kill the healer, but the most important part is just to keep the healer busy healing himself. Sometimes that could kill their teammates, even though if the one that is tanking me, like super focusing on me, is interrupting me all the time, the Bloodletter will eventually kill the healer.
Yep.
And no one will heal them.
Yep. And right there, the reason I've just been practicing on being active in the fights, so that, because a healer that has to, if you're the healer and you have to run away from the fight to not die, your teammates are gonna die. So that doesn't work, because then you still lose points. You got to be able to stand in the fight with your team and counter heal. So when the damage comes in, you make sure that your healing output, and how you heal is like you're battling the enemy team, like they're trying to do damage and you're fighting that with your healing. And it helps it helps when you understand how how the different healing systems of the game work and how the different damage systems of the game work. So like Dario's in trouble but not being focused, so he gets 1 Q. If more people look at him, then I'll change. Right now they're looking at me, so I'm gonna run to Dario, hit my E, assassin hood reset, W on the arcane dude. As soon as damage comes, see right now their healer's in a bad spot, man. That is a bad spot to be in, because he got pushed into the team, and he doesn't have the kind of build to survive that like me. So right now this is like the perfect example of a fight that we 100% should not be winning, but we're clapping him. I should be dead. They don't understand why I'm not dying. Like, it's not making sense, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Probably getting very frustrating, I would imagine.
Correct. In my side, I can advise you if someone is pushing you all the time but it is not killing you, and it is a tank, you can put a fire in the ground. They are going to eventually burn themselves. You don't need to stay all with this build, for example. You don't need to stay super away. No, if you have a good healer as Mr. Squirtle, you will be able to survive. The Bloodletter will get that healer eventually.
And right now our axe user isn't with us, which is fine.
His healer is about to die. If the Bloodletter use the E at the right moment, that healer will be dead. The tank is trying to kill me all the time, but he is not getting take any damage. Do you see? All the time he is trying to interrupting me. I just jump. Eventually I will infringe some damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's no. Some people are so they frustrate themselves because they cannot, like, they are super interrupt. Okay, no, but no worries. Eventually if you focus on the right person, they will die.
Pretty much.
It could take time.
Oh yes, it takes time. That's where you have to understand that you gotta, sometimes you can't just do one combo. That's the reason that if they try one combo on me, I'm just gonna heal through it and watch Dario kill him. No big deal, right? You have to get ready to do like 100,000 damage. Not push your button one time, but like a lot of damage. So this is Dario is in trouble, but I got huge heals. And I have my E back up. So I see the damage combo coming out. Like, I can see it ahead of time. So I just counter the damage with my damage. And our team is ahead, kind of. I focused Dario right there because I need Dario to not die. And this is where, as a healer, obviously you heal your friends. you want to focus heal on your friends, but Dario also has all the damage and all the pressure. That means Dario gets the focus of the healing. Alright, that way, this way. I'm pretty low on energy. Should be alright though.
It's super interesting how everything is going.
Yeah.
I have a tank right in front of me all the time. Okay, in this case, if Mr. Squirtle dies, which is completely normal if that happen. Which what we needs to do is just to keep them busy, uh, try to reach the 6 seconds, and if they don't capture, the bases are from us, and we win.
Oh, we already won.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another good game. And this is I need people to understand this. Like, this healer did really good.
Yeah.
He did really good.
Yeah.
But we end up with it. We had 3 more kills, and look at the damage. They had more damage than we did.
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine. The axe dude did not do a lot of damage at all. In a game like that, I would have had 60,000 damage, 70,000 damage if I was axe. The bloodletter had actually better damage than I thought he would have. And this Astral Staff user had very low damage for being all AoE. Like, that should have, for the Astral Staff user, I would imagine him having the most damage, but... And the Axe user on their team had the most in the whole game, so... But me and this healer, we were pretty close in our healing numbers. So...
That's right.
It's not it's not usually the healers that make the difference. It's usually the damage dealers.
Mm-hmm.
So for this,
that is correct.
For this game, let me grab my axe, since I can get it from your island, which is so cool. That is
Thank you.
That is so cool, man. All right, so do the classic. Nah, I'll just keep healing because I don't feel like waiting for 30 minutes.
Okay. I will, if you want, I can go healer this time.
Do you want to try the redemption staff build?
I don't know how to use it, being honest.
You want it? It's really easy.
I mean, I don't have any spec on them.
Oh, do you want the assassin hood? You want to try that?
Sure. I do have it.
Okay.
There we go.
My helmet, my boots, and my axe. Alright. Let me go grab some damage food, and I'll be right back. You go ahead and start the
Me
year.
too. I need to go to.
Do you need pork pie?
I think so.
I'll get enough food so I don't have to keep running back and forth for the next couple days. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do AoE damage instead of the beautiful single target damage focus that Dario does.
Mm-hmm.
Where Dario, if he had any help, would have smoked that game much faster. The fire staff struggles to burn through a healer. You can do damage, but it's the way that the fire staff does damage is kind of slow.
That is right.
It's good damage, but it is kind of slow. So it's kind of easy for a healer to just heal through fire by itself. So when you're like, if me and Dario were fire, I'd be looking to Dario to see who he hits, right? And I make plays around his fire abilities. So when he targets somebody with the the fire artillery, I'm gonna be pushing on that target really hard. When I see his pyroblast, his E coming up, as soon as that E hits, I'm already right there, diving in, spinning around. And we get those big damage hits, those big combos together, and that's how you take whatever your build is, and you make it work with the team, not just run around like without
solo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can be solo, but it's still a team fight. You have to you gotta fight with your team. You gotta help your teammates out. So that's something that I try to show sometimes, but nobody seems to
listen or take the opportunity to do it right.
Yeah. Most of the, like... So this game, let's see what the... So what... Oh, Dario, so this is the important thing. So you have your... You might want to run the flower. I would. You do what
Okay.
you do what you want to, though. And once... So do 2 stack on somebody, and then E. And then when your E is done, you can hit them with another flower, and then 3 stack. So you like use 2 flower, and then they have 2 stack, and so and it spreads your healing out a lot longer. And then just every time you use your E and your W, use your helmet, and then use your boots, and then you will kind of just endlessly heal. So I will be focusing. Try to hit everybody this game, but their healer is an easy kill for me because of his armor.
Ah, yeah.
So
That would be super easy for Mr. Squirtle. By the way, I'm not as good healer as Mr. Squirtle.
totally
I could say that.
build my stacks, and now here I go. Got the first kill already. Now Dario's got on me. I body block for him. Coming back to get some heals. There you go. Let that, now once I get that 3rd flower, I'm fighting. This guy is gonna... That sword should be able to get him pretty easily. Ooh, I got interrupted.
Ooh, I need to go to Mr. Squirtle.
You're good, homie. I'm about to die. Yeah, that's fine. Stay
One of the
together.
guys, one of the guys were super far away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sadly.
I don't know what they're doing. I got that first kill. Kingmaker. I didn't even look at our teammate. And a blazing staff. Ugh. It's okay.
And I died.
So I'm in soldier armor, and I got the first kill already. So what I have to do now is wait for Mr. Dario. Are their teams actually... Dario, hit your boots and come in with an E. Because I'm about to crash there.
I am trying.
I'm going to focus on healer. Oh, he ran.
They just run away from me.
Healer using potions, doing well. Team is super spread out, running around like crazy people. Oh, almost got the healer, damn it. Bird about to chunk me pretty hard. I might be able to get the healer. So the holy tree, anytime they use their holy beam, that is a good time to hit them. And the reason for that is because you put them into a bad situation. Where are they going?
It's super interesting. It's super interesting that only Mr. Squirtle and me are playing this game. The other DPS are not appearing anywhere. They are just looking, running away from the healer. I don't know why.
I think that is a... I was thinking about that the other day. I think that comes from playing in the regular arena a bunch. Where when you get hurt, you just run back to base. But when you're healer... So this, I mean... 2 kills on my team, and I'm the only person to get them. About to get some more real quick. Let that Smoked him. They have a good team comp too. It's hard to keep them all together. Just fine though. About to hit there.
Look how Mr. Squirrel is playing alone here.
Oh no.
Yeah, they focusing on me a lot.
Damn it.
I'm not as good healer as he, but look, when you don't have DPS, that could happen.
Yeah. And this is a good
They
example.
over focus on the healer, and the healer will eventually die too.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't like I don't use the I don't like the Blight Staff anymore. Not for a healing output. Let's check the damage, shall we? God, 28,000 damage, and I died three times.
Look at our DPS. It's super ridiculous.
And look at Dario's healing. He had more healing than their healer, even though he died 3 times. It's a team game. So these three
It's
dudes,
a team game.
these 3 dudes right here, I don't. Maybe they're. It doesn't matter, but totally fine. Let's get. Do you want to get one more, Dario, or do you want,
Yeah. Let's go.
or do you want to go Fire Staff?
No. I can go healing.
Okay.
But that is a good example how
Oh shit! Hang on.
fights can.
Let me show you the combo. Okay, so put a flower down. Now away from you. No, like over here. Yeah. So now run towards it, and then you'll run towards your flower and let it 2-stack. So put the flower down as far away as you can, and then do this. Run around it for a second, then catch it on that 3rd tick, and you get the 3-stack. So you use your boots. You're running the refreshing sprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So when you hang back and you just start dropping flowers, then when you see somebody that's hurt, hit your boots first. That's how you get the 3-stack on them. And then you try to say, if I was you, if we have a troll game like that, save your armor for yourself. And then what you'll do is you'll use the armor on yourself, turn your cleric robes on, and then use your E. And then once that's over, then you can hit your assassin hood, and your E should be back up really quick. And then you can just start your whole combo again. Have a potion, more energy regen. And you just basically, but I think you'll know how to do it. It's just you know how to heal with it. It's just, how many games do you think you've healed Dario? Like 200,
I have
300?
healed. Yeah,
200 or 300?
something like that.
See, it's a good example right here. This is a Luxamon. He's one of the big pimp healers. And if you, in this game, watch what I do to their healer. Now Dario's got to have he's going to have a hard time with this Infinity Blade.
Oh yeah.
The sword user, because those things hit fucking hard.
Yeah, but in our side we have 2 fires.
2 fires, and me doing all the AoE damage is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and cap right now because there's about to be a weird fight behind us and a weird fight in front of us. Dario, this fire staff coming up is hurt, and the whole team's back here. I got this guy already. Unless he gets healed. Damn it. Yep. And just like that, got everybody. This is the difference between having a decent team, just basic people that basically know how to play, and the people that we had last game. Very easy. Completely different mechanic. Works out totally different. It's just, I mean, nothing to it. I got him with the bleed.
Look at his healer.
So,
His healer is alone. Like me and Mr. Squirtle, the last game.
Yep.
It's easy to kill.
And Luxamon's one of the better players in Albion. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a really good healer. When you throw a bunch of, and he's got a really good teammate, but you can't. It doesn't matter. It don't matter how good you push the buttons. What matters is how much damage you do. See, like right now, Dario's in trouble. I'm staying right on him, and I'm about to melt everybody. And that's the power. That's what AOE does. That's the reason AOE is. Yeah, I think AOE is so good in this game. I think that's the reason that they came out with the Astral Staff, and the way that it works is because they know how this game works.
There are 2 DPS that are flying in their dreams over there. They don't know. They didn't notice that.
That sword
You
user.
know.
That sword user stayed too long, and he put Dario in trouble. Don't really need to ever fight down there, but
Flowers is yeah. They got me.
damn it, sorry. I'll retreat.
No worries.
I will run back.
Did you see what happened when the team is spread? That is what is happening.
Yeah, you're good. That's the only thing too, Dario. It's me and you pretty much for this game.
Let's try to.
Nobody respects the damage of the axe tree.
And we lost the points.
It's okay. Maybe no, because this sword. If we could get the sword guy to stick to him. See right there, that was.
Look at that fire over there. He is just playing alone. He's not respecting that the team is playing here.
Yeah.
That is something that.
Dario, I'm gonna heavy push this healer, so just try to stay close. I can spread out damage, but 5 seconds on my E. Roll towards our fire staff. Oh crap! I don't have my buff. Damn it! Almost got everybody right there. I didn't have all my stacks. Nice, nice, nice. All right, you good, Dario? I'm going for just going for the weakest, and then. Here, I'm just cutting out his escape route. See how this sword user is not... Like, that sword guy is supposed to have more damage than me. But he's not. I'm the one who's getting the kills and putting the pressure on people, so... Good example right here. Fire staff is all over that guy. So I helped. If that had been Dario... Right now, Dario would probably have 10 or 12 kills. This is actually a great, it's a wonderful reason as to why I like to use a soldier armor. Any AoE damage in this game makes you hit like a truck when you run soldier armor.
And we won.
Dario only died once, and I think that's just because I didn't focus you. I don't think I positioned well to protect you with damage.
No worries. But look how the focus damage is super, super evident at the end. How Luxoman was super pushed, super, super focused.
Yeah, see, it's 30.
And on the other hand, look at me. I was not like super focused.
Yeah. And some of that too is they see your build and they know that they don't have the damage to kill you. And then every time they thought about hitting you, I came in hard. So I'm going to protect my healer with big damage. 8 kills, 37,000. Dario has most healing. It's just helping your teammates, man. Work together with your teammates to make everything work.
Focus on the healer too.
Yeah, learn how to roll so let me show, there's something that I say a lot, and I don't think everybody knows what it means, so I would like to show it on this little video before I say goodbye. So let's say that Dario is a random person that I am fighting. I'm gonna kill Dario. Well, the healer is this middle dummy. Okay, that's the healer. When I say roll into the healer, what you do is you're fighting here, and you roll into the healer with your big damage, and then you go back to whoever you were fighting. So you're able to put this much damage. Let's see, that's 2,300 on the people over here, and still protect your healer over here. It's simple little gameplay. Or say if Dario decided he wanted to hit the enemy team's healer with a fire staff. As soon as I see his fireball go, I'm there. I'm just adding my damage to his damage. So now Dario's damage and my damage gets stacked up on top of somebody real fast. So even though I don't have burst damage like a dagger pair, we still blow a healer up really fast. And this build is my endless damage, endless fighting. I stand beside Dario. You will not. You have to. If you try to kill Dario, you're gonna have to take this constantly.
That is right.
And I'm not gonna die.
So basically, Mr. Squirtle is like a wall, but with axes around. You know what I mean? So if you want to kill me, I will always be close to Mr. Squirtle, because I know that if I'm close to him, he will defend me. So that is positioning. And with that kind of positioning, you can be an aggressive healer and still survive. Aggressive healer, I mean a healer who is in the middle of the fight, taking all the damage, but is still healing all the party at the same time.
Yep, and I do it in a way that there are no skill shots. All of my abilities, if there's somebody say if there's a dagger pair invisible right here, I know he's right here. I'm still gonna, he's gonna have to take that, he's gonna have to take the full combo just to be able to hit you one time.
That is correct. And that's why Mr. Squirtle is super, super smart, and in his builds are super useful, because they make sense, and they can be useful not only for him, but for the team, for the healer. Yeah. As we explained before, as healer, you go next to him, and he will protect you, because if he wants it or he doesn't want it, they will hit around. So take advantage of that.
Yep. Because what happens is that if that last game, Dario died because he followed somebody. He tried to heal somebody that was out of position.
That is right.
But that person kind of followed me down there for a second. But he didn't understand. I came I just wanted that last hit as they were falling away so that the healer had to stop and heal him. And then I came back. I wasn't in trouble. You know, I was totally fine. And then I could have fought them again. But he ran all the way down there, not thinking, just like, oh yeah, we just beat them. Woo! But he's like, oh, he didn't understand that I did all the damage. I got the kills. I put the pressure on. So he tried to make a, he tried to do that, oh, easy, go down there and sit and camp the spawn. But they just clapped him because he wasn't the playmaker. So that's going to be it for this little video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Special thanks.
And we will still making some videos like this. So.
Oh yeah, don't wait till I show you. I think the next video we're gonna do is I want Dario using the fire staff and me using the axe tree, because I want to show you it's my favorite damage combo. Because of the burns, the bleeds, how much damage Dario can do, and then the way that even though as a fire staff, I treat Dario just like a healer. I'm fighting around him, so I'm creating pockets of safety for Dario, so that even though he's a fire staff, I'm still treating him like a healer. So when somebody comes in, they're gonna have to take all this and Dario's focus damage, and then
basically
melt.
They will die.
Yeah, very fast.
Right.
Very, very fast. And then the only thing that me and Dario are going to be working on pretty soon, outside of that, is we got to figure out. I found some cool fire staff builds that I was exploring, and had some crazy cool combos with the fire tree. I want to show you too before we do that video. Which I guess we'll do that video tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll show you. It's pretty cool, man. I got like last week I got like 26 kills. I got 26 in one arena. So
without mentioning that we are almost in silver one.
Oh yeah, I think we'll be gold by next week probably.
Or in 3 days, something like that, because everything has changed recently in arenas, which is another topic that we need to talk about.
Yeah, let's hit that real fast. Because we just talked about that today. If you notice down here, the rank up system has changed, and it doesn't cost as many RP to increase to the next tier, which I think is, the rank points. I think that's a good thing, because we've had this crystal number used to be like 4,700, 6,000, some crazy number.
Something like that.
It was crazy, man. And now it's just 150 separating each one, which is really cool, because for a solo player trying to play Crystal Arena, I would say it was next to, if not impossible, to hit Crystal by yourself. Like, I'll be just honest about that.
Overall, with the bunch of trolls that are playing.
Gosh, the trolls and the people who quit on purpose, and the healers that, bring in tier.
Doesn't heal.
Bring in tier 3 gear, tier 3 gear. Or remember that game we had when we first met, and you were like, the healer he just would not heal you, and you were screaming.
I remember.
This motherfucker is not healing. So, and that was before Dario hit Crystal. As you can tell, he's a Crystal pimp now. Officially made it. Not currently, because the season just started, but that's a pretty good arena win rate right there, guys. 61%. And basically, at the very end of, because I had to take a break. I was burnt out on Albion, so I took about maybe a week or two off.
I'm burned out right now. I'm burned out from arenas. Yeah, but I like to play with Mr. Squirtle because he's a super good player, and we understand how to play and the mechanics, and we want to share our experiences, at least what we know, because we are not super expert, but we understand some
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I'll give y'all a really good example. Take something. You can do this in the comments if you want to showcase. Y'all just get a weapon. I don't care what it is. I have good gear on. You equip whatever gear you want, and you do this much damage. Show me another weapon that does this kind of damage, and then keeps going in plate. and just do that, and then find another weapon that can do 5,000 damage to everything in about 10, in about 10 seconds. And then combo's back up, completely back up.
In addition, you need to find something that do the same damage, but like a circle, in a circle area.
Yeah.
Not in the like right area, like a line. No, circle. It will be hard to find.
Exactly. I've pretty much done a lot of that kind of testing, and this is one of the things that I figured was the powerhouse of the axe tree. And I really wanted to use the great axe, but the raw damage of this and the way that it works, everybody thinks that it sucks because it doesn't have chase potential. Well, it does. The way I use it, it does. But people think that the builds are really, I don't know. Yeah, like Dario hit one of the dummies with a full rotation. We'll show him this.
Okay.
Because
with my full combo. Okay.
Yeah, Q, E, W, and y'all just look at the damage, and it's actually weird how Dario's in cloth and his damage is not 5,000.
And that's it, guys. This is why Fire Staff is not a complete DPS as we should. Look at him. That build is super crazy.
So even though he's in cloth in 8.3 with a Fire Staff, he didn't have damage food, so that would have factored in for another 13% of that number. But
yeah, but I could change to Moisak, and still I will not have the same AOE that he has.
Yep. So Dario, Dario
is weak in that part. Look, this is my 2 AOE damage, and that's it. But I cannot keep going. At least I can hit both, which is super hard because they are moving all the time.
Yeah, they have to sit still in the fire in order to be able to make the Q work, which is really good against tanky teams. And you know, Dario, if Dario hit that top target and just throw your Q at it.
At the top target.
The left, one. Yeah. Just hit that and just throw a Q on it.
Okay, I will just restart. Q on it.
Just one Q.
on. Okay. Look.
That's just me and Dario's Q. Now hit him with your E, Dario. So that's why when me and Dario run Fire Staff, Great Axe, we usually wreck really hard. Is I'm looking for Dario because his E has a little bit of a CC, and that little bit of a knockup is what's going to give me the ability to let my full E combo go off. Well, Fire Staff isn't used as a CC tool, but I use it like it's a CC tool. So it's all about Albion is all about timing and understanding. It's like chess, more so. It's like chess more so than Marvel Rivals, which I guess me and Dario are going to be posting some videos on that.
Yeah.
Watching me completely lose my shit.
Oh no, but that was super fun.
That was fun. I had good games too, but that game stressed me out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. A special thank you to Dario for helping me make this little video, talking about the new arena changes, helping new players get better at Crystal Arena. Because right now, man, I don't mean to be rude, but some of y'all suck. Like bad.
Yeah, I will say yes.
Like, I love y'all to death, and that's the reason I make these videos instead of like my highlight reels and stuff like that. I try to make videos to show people how to play. I guess I need to go through and show everybody how to play with each weapon.
We could go for a series.
Yeah, we could do
like
a
series showing every single weapon, our opinion about it.
yeah, how
We could do that.
we could do that. We could do it like a 1 week at a time. We could post like, we could just play with it and have talks about it and play with it, and then just see how it like have our final kind of verdict on it and do a collab video on it. That'd be pretty cool too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out Dario's channel if you have not, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Peace.